Good afternoon. Wednesday, April 8th. I sound horrible. I'll get to why in a minute. Monday, they delivered my bed and they took away the old one. And I won't lie, I did tear up when they were taking away the bed because, it was my parents' bed and my mom, she wanted to get back to sleeping on that bed in the worst way. When she came back from rehab, physical rehab from her knee injury from, weakness from chemo. But yeah, then the new bed came and I washed the mattress cover and the sheets. And the mattress cover, you can't use heat when drying it. You can air dry, or if you use the dryer, use the no heat option. So I did that for like 50 minutes and it was still kind of wet. Even though when you touch it, it's like cool. It's a cooling mattress cover. So it's cool when you touch it. So I couldn't tell if it was wet or it was cool. But I went ahead and, I put it on my clothing rack and took it outside to dry for a while. And then I brought it inside and hung it across my, on top of my love seat. And when I made the bed Monday, I used my other mattress cover and put the new sheets on, and I went to bed and slept great. My hip and thigh was not hurting. But when I woke up around 5 to go to the bathroom, I got really dizzy. And I'm like, let the room stop spinning because I gotta go. And eventually I went, and then I had that feeling like the whole day yesterday. And it was from the bed, because there's like a chemical smell to it. And you're supposed to air it out for a while. Like the strongest days it smells is like 24 to 48 hours, even 72 are the strongest times that smells the strongest. So I should have opened a window Monday, but I didn't. But yesterday morning, I opened that window, turned on the ceiling fan, because I Googled if the dizziness was from the new bed, and it gave you what to do to try to kill the smell a little bit. So did that, and one of the other things they said was to do equal parts water and vinegar and put it in a spray bottle and spray the mattress. I did that like a couple hours later yesterday, and then before I decided to get a hotel room, I sprinkled some baking soda on the mattress and to vacuum it up, like leave it for like a couple hours and vacuum them up. But I left it overnight because I decided to get a room. I was going back and forth on getting a hotel room because of the cost, but I ended up going to Suncoast because it was the cheapest that I've seen, like around here, because I didn't want to go downtown or the Strip. So my roommate has been sick this past week. She finally went to work today. She was going to call off today, but because she still wasn't feeling good, but she decided to go to work. But she's been in her room the whole time, though she did take her kid to school and stuff yesterday and stuff. So yeah, I told her I was going, and she's like, I told her I got dizzy from the bed, and she's like, why didn't you, she knew I was trying to save money, sleep in her son's room. I'm like, no. And then she's like, you could have slept in my room. I'm like, no, you're sick. So I was standing in the doorway, and she was like in bed, so there was a distance. So then I went to the hotel, checked in, and I packed, and then I realized I forgot to pack my pajamas. Remembered everything else. Remembered my phone charger and stuff, and that. I brought some snacks with me. Unpacked and raise the temperature of the air conditioning up because it was freezing. It was like 63 or something like that. And then I went to dinner, had Chinese, took some leftovers home. And I hardly, when I ate yesterday, it was like oatmeal and a couple scrambled eggs. Giant, so I was really hungry. And then came back to the room and hung out, and there watched TV and stuff. And I started coughing, like you hear in the video. And I'm like, wonderful. Not thinking anything of it, thinking allergies or whatever, but because I'm like, I know it couldn't be that, catch whatever she had that quick. Because she doesn't even know what she has. So I had trouble sleeping last night. I slept for like a half hour or whatever, and I was still feeling the effects of the dizziness throughout the whole day. Like if I move my head a certain way or bend down and go back up, I was like, whoa, or walking. So I was dealing with that, and then I was laying on my left side and I rolled over to my right, and I'm like, whoa. The room was like spinning, and not really spinning, but it was off. And then at one point I got up to go to the bathroom, and I had to sit on the bed for a while. And that's better. This morning when I woke up, that's better. But I was coughing all night, the sound of the air conditioning going on and off, the dizziness, coughing, and I usually don't sleep well in stay in a hotel room. The first night I never sleep well, some of the time, and like the next night I usually go sleep better. And then this morning, I was like decided to get up around 4:30. I'm like I can't lay in bed anymore. So I turned on the TV and I Googled, why am I coughing in the hotel room? And it was like dryness in the air from the air conditioning, dust mites, whatever. So that makes sense. And even my nose is a little dry because when I was blowing it in the hotel, and then when I came home, there was a little redness in there. So I'm going to use the humidifier tonight. When I came home, I took cough medicine. I did cough some stuff up this afternoon, so yay for that. And if I'm not better tomorrow, I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm not horrible, but this is not good. And I was getting chills when I came home and I think that's due to being overtired because I didn't sleep. Because I took my temperature a couple times and it's normal. So fun times over here, but I'll show you the bed. Oh, and then yesterday I took some of the diamond paintings in my room because I did it by size, and I was like, that's exhausting. That was a workout, so I haven't brought all of them back. And then I discovered the old bed, the legs, were like 4 legs, 2 sets on the foot of the bed, 2 sets on the head of the bed, and now there's 6. I'm like, crap. So I had to fight it to get in under the bed. This is the bed I ordered from Amazon when I was at Suncoast yesterday, a mattress vacuum. I think it'd be easier to vacuum that's the baking soda up with that rather than dragging my regular vacuum and vacuuming it up. Though I cleaned the canister yesterday before I left, and one of the things, like the filter, the sponge thing, I put it outside, put it in a container, got a container, put a paper towel inside the container, and then put the sponge or whatever it is on top of that, and then I took it outside and put rocks around it so it wouldn't blow away. And then I took it outside and put the sponge, and then put the sponge on top of that, and then I took it outside and put rocks around it so it wouldn't blow away. And then I took it outside and put rocks around it so it wouldn't blow away. And when I came home, I brought that in. So that's the bed. It's, like I said, I slept good. Well, I also poured some baking soda and a little bit of water in cups, because they said to do that. And then when I came home this morning, I opened the window. I forgot to turn off the ceiling fan, and I sprayed more of the vinegar water mixture on the mattress. So hopefully soon I can sleep on it when I get the vacuum. I'm dreading making the bed because this mattress cover, when I was unfolding it, I'm like, how am I supposed to put this on? Because there's two straps like this that go under the mattress to, keep it in. I'm like, how am I going to do that? Because this is heavy, so I'll probably use the remote and raise it, because the head and the foot in the bed to maneuver that. Even the salesman Saturday showed me what his wife does when she makes the bed. She raises the foot of the bed to change the sheets. But when the delivery guys came and he tested the remote, the bed, and it went all the way up. It went almost to the bottom of the frames, the head of the bed, and there was like a good amount of space between the mattress and the frame. So I hope I didn't make a mistake in getting this bed, because this was not cheap. It was double what my parents paid when they got their bed almost 16 years ago. Though, thank goodness for 0 interest and 72-month payment plan. I wish my loan for the air ducts was 0 interest, because I'm never going to be paying that off. But and that's what's been happening here the last couple days. And the workers, the vendor for the fix the leak, they came back yesterday to test. Well, they came back last week because they had to fix what the garbage truck and recycling truck did to the pavement. And they came yesterday to test it, that patch, and then they're back today to test it. They've been driving their truck back and forth to see if it did anything. So I think that's about it for right now. I should use a nasal spray or neti pot to help with my nose and take an allergy pill. But we'll see. So see ya later.